Guys, I'm literally just using this video title template because I think people want me to call things terrible and bad and make them look bad by me saying things about them and making myself look good because I can notice the things that are so bad about other things that somehow makes me much better than them because I defeated that boss. I defeated that level. I got to world 1600 and I'm hopping over cantaloupes and mountains of gravy and anything else in variation that can get in my way. And now I can say, I conquered Candyland. I conquered the game we call life. Sorry, but I made it. This is my monopoly of mankind. This is my monopoly of myself and my own world of messiah mistakes that never came to life because I can tell you what is bad and what is terrible and what should be looked at with scrutiny and criticism. And every single person out there should be brutalized. Because you know what? If you're not perfect and you're not me, then you're not someone who should be recognized as a respectable figure in the community because you're just not that smart. You're not living up to the expectations of what is sensational. And of course, what is sensational is probably not thought about until you get older. Because when you're young, everything's great and everything's good. And then you develop a nostalgic backbone for yourself, and that becomes the foundation of what you consider amazing when something was actually bad. So if you look back at some of the things you thought were so great, and maybe it wasn't great so much as you were young, so that was good enough, but maybe they weren't so great. And maybe we lived in a very ghetto time where constraint chained to those walls of technology and everything that was bound in that age, in that era. And now we have commercials that are directed at a particular audience. And, you have these streamers trying to be actors, trying to do commercials. Could they do a movie? Probably not, because movies are different. They should have did movies if they want to do movies. If you want to do movies, but you probably wouldn't succeed at movies so much. And movies are a little bit different too because you got to invest. Well, there's a lot of stuff that goes on. You don't have to put as much money into them, but maybe a lot of money. But you might not even get noticed. You know how many movies are made every year, man? Like how many people like make a living off movies, but they're never in theaters? Just ask yourself that. But besides all the corny storylines of movies that we've seen a million times, well, just me in particular, because of my nostalgic better half wants to believe that movies are actually great when I watch them, but I'm not watching it right now. But I might watch one if it was good enough. I guess I'm just overcomplicating things, and you know what? My self defense doesn't make sense, so it's time I'm brutalized as bad and terrible for not being able to analytically break down something such as the commercials directed at gamers. But yeah, the commercials directed at gamers are so terrible. It's like literally, just put the person on their stream and just say like with the most monotone voice with no enthusiasm whatsoever, go buy the stuff I'm promoting. My air conditioner just turned on, by the way. This podcast is good, though. I proved it because I called gaming commercials bad. See? That's what everyone wants nowadays, right? You want me to say something's bad. Look at how superiorly intellectual I am. I noticed something was wrong with something. Wow. Feels good at the top. I just have an eye for it. But yeah, they could probably do better. I mean, honestly, it almost feels like a stereotype or like a cliche when you put it like that. Like, we're all gamers. This entire segment is brought to you by Sarcasm Cataclysm Corporation. A better futures of America. Wow.